Hi Taurus, this is your November 29th through December 5th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Star. In the potential outcome, we have the Sun with the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, and we also have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I love this spread. I really do, Taurus. Yeah. And once I was done laying down all these cards, I just glanced over it and I said, "Aw." First of all, we do have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or the two of you are like a perfect match. And for some of you, you could be working with this person, or this person could be associated in some way with the way you make your money. Got a lot of pentacles here, a lot, right? So, like I said, we got the Queen of Pentacles on the left, and we got the King of Pentacles all the way to your right. So you assign the roles as you wish. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. We also have the Four of Pentacles right next to the Queen of Pentacles on the left, and it's clarified by the Two of Cups. The Four of Pentacles in this case, it's kind of like the two of you will quickly realize that you are a perfect match. You will have so many things in common. You vibrate on the same frequency, on the same level. You want the same thing. You like the same things. You have similar hobbies. You know, it's like a perfect match, seriously. And with the Four of Pentacles, I think this is the two of you wanting to hold on to each other and never let each other go, because, like I said, you'll realize what a perfect match you are. And besides that, the two of you are definitely soulmates, because the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. It's also a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people being on the same page, and the feelings they have for each other are mutual, right? So it's from the very get-go. It's like an instant connection, instant chemistry, and I just ran out of words to describe on how perfect this connection and how this couple is, right? We have the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Star. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication. It's actually one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's also a card of travel, so for some of you, they could be traveling to see you if they're at a distance from you, or both of you could be traveling together. But the Eight of Wands is also a card of Cupid's arrows, so the Cupid is definitely hard at work here and striking both of you with those arrows, and the two of you are definitely falling in love with each other. But I don't think Cupid had that much work to do anyway, because like I said, it's an instant connection. You know, it's an instant connection. And the Star clarifying the Eight of Wands is an Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or the Star is a wish come true. This is something people usually wish for or hope for a very long time. So if you've been wishing for a soulmate who also happens to be your perfect match in pretty much all areas, that wish is definitely being granted here. In the potential outcome, we have the Sun with the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, plain and simple. So like I said, the two of you will be really happy because you are a perfect match. Then we got the Six of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, as I already mentioned, you could be somebody who is associated with the way you make your money, because the Eight of Pentacles right next to the deck, it could be a card of work, business, and finances. But if it's not, then the Eight of Pentacles is the dedication, and I think it's coming from both of you, a dedication to build this, to work on this, to put effort, to put time into this, because both of you want this to work out. Both of you want it to succeed. And the Six of Pentacles in the middle, it's all about balance. So it's going to be a very equal give and take, very balanced out type of a connection. Well, Taurus, I'm really happy for you. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Chariot, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Six of Wands, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I thought of two different things right away, concurrently. I don't know how, but I did it. So in scenario number one, I see trouble, right? With the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. And in scenario number two, it's a proposal, or somebody here wants to do something super nice to the other person they're married to or in a relationship with, right? But either way, it's an amazing spread. We got two major arcana cards, amazing major arcana cards, and two great cards, the Six of Wands with the Two of Cups. So let's start off with the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it's the two of you, both of you, right there, right? Perhaps some of you are getting married, or some of you are already married and you're going on a honeymoon this week, right? Because the Chariot with the Wheel of Fortune, it could be a card of... both cards could play out as travel cards, right? The Six of Wands right next to the deck, it often comes through as a proposal card. As a matter of fact, it used to be called a proposal card. Or this is the two of you just feeling great about this trip. You're very enthusiastic, you're excited, and you're going on that trip, right? For others of you, you could be surprised with the new car, right? The Chariot sometimes comes through as a card of a vehicle. So perhaps you're buying a new car and you're feeling great about it. Perhaps you're buying a family car, right? So either way, it feels great. Both the Chariot and the Six of Wands, by the way, are victory cards. So perhaps one of you is winning something. You could be being recognized at work and you're celebrating together with your spouse or your significant other, right? It's a very victorious spread. That's what I'm trying to say. Whatever you two are doing, you're feeling great about it. You feel like you've won. You feel like you've accomplished something. Even if you're just buying a new car, you'll feel great about it. But I do see travel here. Some of you will definitely be traveling together with the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune, right? So yeah, have fun. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Three of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups, and we also have the Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and no matter actually what their sign is, what their zodiac sign is, your answer is going to be no, absolutely not. And here's why. Taurus, all this person wants is to have some fun with you one-on-one behind closed doors, so essentially it is a booty call. That's all, Taurus. There's nothing else on the table that would suggest anything else remotely that they want with you. They just want to have some one-on-one time with you. That's it. The Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a message coming from them, right? And the Page of Wands often comes through as somebody who's flirting, somebody who just wants to get busy behind closed doors. The Ace of Wands, the second card from the left, is talking about the same freaking thing. Passion, lust. The Five of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a card of a conflict. This is a card of some sort of a disturbance. So perhaps when they do come back, they'll also start a fight with you. It's just, this whole spread is just wrong, Taurus. The next card that came out, I know it's not funny, but it's just ridiculous. That I think this person is full of themselves. They're like really cocky. And they think they can just waltz right back into your life, and you'll be like waiting for them and welcoming them with your arms open, right? Quite the opposite. You're about to teach them a lesson. Well, the next card that came out is the Three of Swords, and it's clarified by the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. The Three of Swords is a card of devastation or feeling brokenhearted. So hopefully that's their energy, because you're gonna, cool them down. You're gonna show them who's boss. You're gonna show them that they don't always get what they want. All right, Taurus? Cool. Taurus, let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the Hermit, we have the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn. To be honest with you, this spread could be interpreted in a couple of, or perhaps three different ways. But the one that comes through the most is, it's like you're having this epiphany. You're liberating yourself from something. Some of you could be quitting your job so you could start your own business, right? Others of you could be realizing that they've been lying to you, or they've been purposely clouding your judgment, right? So it does look like some sort of a liberation or an epiphany or a light bulb moment, right? And all of it is related to work, business, and finances, right? The Seven of Cups, the first card that came out, this is a card of confusion, or perhaps, like I said, somebody's been deliberately clouding your judgment. They've been, focusing on you, making you focus on something else, so you don't see the truth. I know I may sound crazy right now, but it's kind of like that. It makes me think of a movie. I can't remember the movie, but it's like they want you to work, 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 and only think about work, and they're deliberately clouding your judgment, so you believe that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But this week you will realize that there isn't a light at the end of the tunnel. They've been lying to you all along. So some of you could be quitting your job, some of you could be just having this realization, getting inspired about something, and perhaps you will act upon it, do something about it, and it could play out in many different ways, how you act upon it. But there's definitely a realization, a liberation, and you're getting ideas about that. I hope I'm not confusing you too much. So like I said, with the Seven of Cups, this is a card of confusion. You're not seeing through the clouds, right? The devil on the bottom of the deck, it could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, or the devil is a toxic situation, right? The devil, or your whoever you work for, they are making you believe that there's something there for you, right? With the Hermit right next to the Seven of Cups, you could be dealing with a Virgo, but I think that's you. This is you doing some soul searching, thinking about it, and that soul searching could have stretched through months or years or days for some of you. So once you come out on the other side, once you finally done that soul searching and thinking, doing that, you will have that realization, you will have that epiphany, right? And the Fool, clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Fool is all about liberation. The Fool is all about realizations, and the Ace of Wands, it could be you quitting this job, it could be you starting your own business, or you're just getting inspirations, you're getting all these ideas, all these thoughts about what you need to do next. Yeah, it's complicated what I just told you, but I hope you got it. Taurus. Alright, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Taurus, this week. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Ten of Swords, and we also have the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This really reminds me of the X spread I did for you a few minutes ago. This story is talking about this, pretty much the same thing. Somebody's going to come in, but if this is an X, somebody's going to come back in, and they are definitely up to no good. And you're going to shut it down, and you'll have a few words to say as you're shutting it down. The Knight of Wands, the first card that came out, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If it's not a fire sign, but it could still be a fire sign, then the Knight of Wands is definitely a player. Somebody who is hot and cold, somebody who is in and out of your life, somebody who is a playboy, playgirl kind of a character. So if, like I said, it could be a fire sign who is a player, but they don't have to be a fire sign, but they're still definitely a player. I hope that makes sense. The Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a cheater. This is a card of a deception. Right, this is a card of somebody who sneaks around. And the remaining two cards on the table, the Five of Swords with the Ten of Swords, is your reaction towards this person. You're just shutting it down. The Ten of Swords, right next to the deck, this is a card of an abrupt ending. And the Five of Swords in the middle, this is a card of a fight. So, and this is a card of somebody having a few words to say to another person, and I think that's your energy, Taurus. So you're going to get really upset. And but to be honest with you, just don't waste your time on this person. If I were you, I wouldn't even bother with them. But if you've got something to say, yeah, sure, go ahead and say it. I'm pretty sure they deserve it. Alright, Taurus, so that's what I got for you for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.